So I have this area here in the corner that I have this stool, and I'm itching to do a coffee bar. I just have my coffee like over here in the corner of my kitchen or my counter or whatever. And I have this IKEA table thing right here that I use as like an entryway table, which obviously is piled of junk, which is the other thing that I'm looking to address today. But I was thinking that I might put that over here in this corner and then make like a coffee bar. I could hang some like coffee cups over top on my little IKEA rack. So I'm gonna try that and bring you along and see if we like it. We're going into fall, so it's like, I always drink coffee, but I'm thinking hot tea and hot chocolate and make a little situation here. So let's see if we like it. So there is the cart there. So I'm going to, let's look at it from this way. Hold on, my guest room is a mess, so we can see that. Okay, so there we go. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna face the coffee stuff this way or face the coffee stuff this way. I think this way, and then I can hang some coffee cups and things over the cart. Here we go. So I just wanted to show you the point of view of, so this is me walking in my front door. So when you walk in the front door, you immediately walk into the kitchen. So I just did an apartment tour. I will link that below so you can check out my full kitchen and check out my apartment. But for the sake of this video, we're just gonna focus on the coffee bar that I just created. So you walk in the door, and then the coffee bar that I just made, I had this little nook over here, and I just created like a little moment here. So I'm going to scan up and down. Okay, so this is my pantry. I just did a pantry tour also, so I will link that below as well. And then that's my guest room, but I'm getting ready to make over that room, so we are not going to show that right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and just show you what we did. So I used items that I already had. I didn't go out and purchase anything. I'm all about repurposing things, you know, in your house. If you need to refresh a space or whatever it is that you wanna do, just using things you already have on hand for budget purposes. And sometimes it's just nice to mix things up a little bit. So that's what I did. So I'm going to go ahead and start from the top. The top has the IKEA rail system that you can get hooks, and there's several different attachments that you can use. For the sake of this, I'm just using it for coffee cups and some decor. So the top, I have a propagated plant right there. Then I added a basket, just a hanging basket. And then I got these coffee cups from World Market. I've had them for so incredibly long that they don't even make them anymore, but I love them. I love the colors. I also love the way they play off the picture that I have over here in my kitchen. So I hung those there. And then you come on down here, and I know that this is a little tight, but I wanted everything on hand that we use every single day. I didn't want to have to go searching for it. I wanted it all at hand. So I just put everything here for that purpose. So we have my frother here. I use the kettle every day because I do pour over coffee or a French press, and that's down there. But typically I do the pour over. So I have that waiting for me too. So my husband likes the Nespresso. I do like the Nespresso, but I'm a pour over girl through and through, and that's what I do. And so I have my ground coffee here. So I have regular coffee and then decaf coffee because I combine the two because I just can't have too much caffeine because then it just kind of makes me a little crazy. So I just combine the two, and it's a nice little blend there. So I have the Nespresso, the tea kettle, and then the frother. So this little area right here, I will just pull the French press up, the French press or the drip or the pour over, can't talk, in this area, and then that's where I'll make it. So then that's that area, and then you come on down here, and I have my, that's where I'm gonna house the pour over when I'm not using it. And then behind there, I just put a basket for his Nespresso pods that he can easily grab, because he can either come on the other side or he can just, sometimes that won't be there, so he can just reach in there. And then I have a jar of hot tea ready to go, and then just a plant here. And then on the last shelf, I have my French press. I don't use it as often, but again, I can either reach around the other side or whatever. So I just tucked it back there. And then I have another plant propagation here ready to go. And that's it. So we'll go ahead and scan back up here. I like reconfigured this so many different ways, but this is actually where I landed. And then I'm gonna go ahead and come around this side and show you from this direction. This would be walking in from my living room. And then you can just kind of see, I thought that I could put fruit in there if I wanted to, or it's just there really for aesthetics. And then I have another plant there. And then if you scale down, you can just kind of see the other side there. So there it is. And yes, let me come back up. Oh, you know what? I'll show you from this angle of the kitchen too. So there it is right there. Okay, so I'll scan up and then I'll scan down. And then that's it. So again, I just use products that I have. Like my channel, subscribe. There's gonna be a lot more home content coming. So please watch out for that. Tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like, tell me what you would have done differently. I'm all about the feedback. Definitely, if you see something that you're like, oh, you should have done this or that, I'd love to hear it. Definitely was working on this for a hot second because I didn't want it to be too overwhelming. So would love your feedback. Tell me what your bar is gonna look like. I figured for the seasons, I could add some pumpkins or something Christmassy, or, whatever the holiday season is, I could kind of jazz it up a little bit. I could hang something from the railing system as well. So we shall see, but this is how it'll look just like on an everyday basis. So thank you guys for watching.